Hello there, welcome to the beach here at Rye Harbour and to the Mary Stanford Lifeboat house that you can see behind me. And I wanted to bring you here because it's become a very important place in this new collection that I'm releasing this weekend. And it's the subject of one of the biggest pieces. It's a composite panel called Memoriam, and it responds to this building and its place in the landscape, both physically and emotionally, if you like. So initially I was very conscious of this building because you can see it from the whole area because it's on a kind of crest, but as you can see it's got this kind of archetypical building shape which wasn't something I really responded to artistically initially, so I was kind of aware of it and looking at other things. But whilst I was working on this big composite panel and kind of exploring the shapes that you see here and thinking about how to work with them and what I wanted to say about them, and trying things that didn't work and kind of blanking them out and trying again. But through that process of thinking, it kind of brought it more to the surface to me what I wanted to say about it. And it kind of, although it's a different story than most of the pieces in my work, it kind of fits within this dynamics of place kind of concept. So it's looking at how we're using landscape and what we're doing, what the human actions are, but also what those human stories are. And the story here is about the crew of the Mary Stanford, the lifeboat, which was called out in 1928 to rescue a ship from Riga who were in trouble in a big storm. And as it turned out, another lifeboat, I think, was able to rescue the Riga crew, but the storm was too wild and they weren't able to call the Rye Harbour crew back in, and eventually the whole crew was lost. 17 people went down. And so there's a very powerful story and emotion, and they're all local families, so they're still remembered. There's a wreath on the door today, and there's a poem on the door today. So it's still a very poignant sight, and that's part of what Dynamics of Place is about, is what places mean to us as human beings and how we connect with them emotionally and as well. So that's why I wanted to bring you here and just show you the site so you could get a little taste of the kind of backstory, if you like, behind this piece, because I don't know how many people would know the story. Probably not very many unless you're local. And it is an important part of the piece, so I wanted to share that with you, and I do hope you'll have a look at the piece itself. As I said, it's entitled Memoriam and it's in the collection on my website, so do have a look at that. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.